Alright, what's going on, guys? Yes, from the project back at it again in here for the video for you guys for today. And in here, yes, for my WWE, not only WWE NXT Takeover for War Games 2 predictions, but also, yes, for this Sunday for WWE Survivor Series 2018. And of course, right here, yes, as always, I got the tablet with me, so you know it's time for predictions. And getting right down into it, just getting right into with this match, Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano. And most recently, of course, we found out who the attacker was for the longest time. We didn't get to really see who the real attacker was. We had speculations and all that stuff. But after a while, finally, it was actually Johnny Gargano, which I can see why, especially him, not really getting the NXT title too and everything from Tommaso Ciampa, and not able to actually get a win from him and everything else in between. So now we have this match and everything. It's gonna be interesting. As much as I would like to see Johnny Gargano win, I think Aleister Black is gonna get his win, his retribution, if you will. So it's gonna be a hell of a match, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, we have Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane, and this one where we have a best 2 out of 3 falls match, so this should be pretty interesting as well between the two, and we'll see if they'll have, the horsewomen get involved, possibly again, hopefully not, and we'll have a clear winner on this one. I'm pretty sure Shayna Baszler somehow is going to be able to get her win and continue her run as champion, unfortunately, so we'll see where things go with that. Also, Tommaso Ciampa and Velveteen Dream for the NXT title. I think Tommaso Ciampa is going to continue things, definitely for sure. As cool as would see Velveteen Dream getting a win and everything. I'm pretty sure at some point he will, so he's doing good things on his own as well. So I think Tommaso Ciampa will continue things and still be NXT champion. Of course, the main match that everybody is looking forward to, I'm sure. I know I am, especially with last year not bringing it back for this year, where we got War Games, so shouldn't be a disappointment. Definitely where we have Ricochet, Pete Dunne, and the War Raiders taking on Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong in the War Games match, and this one should be dope, definitely, to say the least, since I enjoyed it last year. So again, it could go really either or on this one. I want to say Team Ricochet, probably. I know it's really hard to tell when it comes to like matches like these and everything when you got your favorites and stuff like that. So I actually want to say Team Ricochet. I want to see how they're going to be able to pull things off and go out on top in that. So that's where we end things for my predictions on NXT Takeover. Alright, so then we get into, yes, the Survivor Series portion of my predictions. Got the tablet once again and getting right down into it without wasting any more time, where we have basically in the kickoff match a traditional Survivor Series tag team match. For this one, of course, for the tag team division, where it's looking to be Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, with them being the captains, and of course the Ascension, the Lucha House Party, B-Team, and the Revival. And of course we got the Usos, New Day, and looking to have Sanity and the Colognes with them alongside the club. So I think SmackDown will be the ones to actually get the win here for the kickoff. So it's basically looking to be, since then looking to be 2 hours. So I'm pretty sure for that SmackDown will get the win. Then we got the Cruiserweight Championship match between Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali, and this one should be pretty exciting. I'm pretty sure Buddy Murphy will actually get the win and continue his run as Cruiserweight Champion. As much as I would like to see Mustafa Ali get the win, I'm sure he'll get his chance eventually, since he's been holding his own and doing a lot of cool stuff lately on 205 Live. So I'm pretty sure Buddy Murphy will be able to retain there. Then we get into the main card here, if you will. We have the Authors of Pain and the Bar. Most of these matches too could go really either or, so it depends really how you feel about who you think is gonna win, and that's what makes it more interesting. I feel like the Bar could somehow, some way get a win over the Authors of Pain, but again, it could really go either or, so I'm actually going with the Bar on this one. Then we have the next match, Intercontinental Champion and US Champion going head-to-head. Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura should be damn interesting. I'm going with Seth Rollins on that one. And then we have the women's team for them, where we have Alexa Bliss as the captain, even though she's really not competing because of her injury and concussion, I think, too, as of right now. So hopefully she gets better soon. Where we have Natalia, Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Ruby Riott. Also, we have a replacement for Charlotte Flair now, which I'll get into a little bit later on. And they probably either be, I wouldn't be surprised if Nikki Cross gets in, since she just recently had her main roster debut on SmackDown last week, or maybe Selena Vega. I'm not really too sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it might be Nikki Cross overall as a whole. Also, we have Carmella, Naomi, Asuka, and Sonya Deville on this one. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm probably going with Raw on this one. You know, my opinions can change, obviously, but I'm going with Raw as a whole there. And also, what was supposed to be Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch had a concussion, unfortunately, which sucks from the Raw invasion and everything, you know, with SmackDown invasion happening on Raw. And now we're having a replacement with Charlotte Flair for Becky Lynch, and I think that's a good decision. Why not have somebody you know very well to actually be a part of the match? And I'm pretty sure, hopefully, we'll get to see Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. I was really looking forward to this match, so I'm sure maybe at a different pay-per-view. I don't think they'll wait until next year's Survivor Series. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And I'm pretty sure Ronda Rousey will actually get her win there. So, as much as I love Charlotte and everything, so it should be a hell of a match either way. Getting into more traditional Survivor Series matches this time for the men's side, where we have Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, and also Bobby Roode. Isn't on there, but Bobby Lashley is on there, actually, as I'm trying to say, since Bobby Roode is on the other team for his one. And getting into the rest here, where we have Daniel Bryan isn't actually in this one, since, well, I'll get into that a little bit later on, since there was a lot of changes out of the ass. It was crazy as all hell. It's been a really interesting build, and I'll just leave it at that. Where we have The Miz, Shane McMahon, Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio, but in replacement for Daniel Bryan, we have Jeff Hardy now, so that's going to be pretty interesting. With that, I think, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know, I kind of want to go with SmackDown on this one, to say the very least. So that's gonna be my pick overall on that. And now we get into with Brock Lesnar and now Daniel Bryan, since he was able to win the WWE Championship on SmackDown. So again, a lot of changes, like I said. And yeah, it's pretty crazy on that. And as much as I want to see Daniel Bryan get the win, I think Brock Lesnar will get the win, seeing it as Universal Champion versus WWE Champion and everything. So granted, we didn't have, you know, too much build due to Crown Jewel and everything else in between with that. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Those are my predictions. What are yours, and what do you think is going to be happening come not only NXT Takeover but Survivor Series as well? And yeah, we'll see what else happens with these changes and everything. Unless there's other ones, then I guess it wouldn't really surprise me at this point and everything. So we'll see when it comes to that for this Sunday, and as well for this Saturday, I should add too. So that's been my predictions. What are yours? Leave them in the comments. As always, continue to subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, whenever the hell that video may be. Until then, catch you guys then. See ya. Peace.